Silent Hill 2, tell us about it, Shades. Hey, we are back once again, friends, with more Silent Hill 2, which is possibly going to be the finale episode, depending on how a few things shake out.
Is this significant?
100%.
Okay. Okay.
No, actually, I don't know. I'm just messing with you.
All right. Good. Is it
So
just
last
a
episode,
hole? Okay.
we learned, well, I knew, you learned, Tim, that James is responsible for Mary's death.
Yeah. Nothing about that surprised me. I forget where I'm at, like location wise. What is it? I mean,
You're still at the hotel.
okay, right.
Third
That's
floor, if I remember correctly.
neat. How did you get that from? Oh, right. There's that little bit that's. Man, they beat me to it.
Uh-huh. So you watched that one VHS in that one room, and then that's when this whole area turned into the Rust world.
Right. Yeah.
And that's when we decided that was a good stopping point because you
Yeah.
you came upon a new thing altogether. So if you're lost, it's because we didn't really explore much
Yeah.
after this became the Rust world.
Yeah. We just got here. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I vaguely remember it. Well, I thought there was something like this in one of the other version of the hotel.
Tim, I downloaded Microsoft Flight Simulator and I tried to
Yeah.
find the Airbnb that we stayed at in Hawaii, and it's weird because it uses like satellite view, so I kind
Right.
of could tell where it was, but not really.
Did you crash a plane onto it?
Perhaps I will not confirm nor deny.
Good.
I will not confirm nor deny. I looked up aviator caps on Amazon for a potential stream down the road.
Yeah.
Aviation safety stream.
Of course. I never even really looked at the map. It seems like all this. Okay, did I just miss something along the path? This weird roundabout way. I haven't been to 204. Or I guess maybe 207 might have something potentially. Like those back areas.
Some of these doors will also be locked if this follows the same cadence as the PS2 version.
Okay. Yeah, that's just fully. That's just the north section. This is. Right, yeah, this was just the window. As far as I could tell, this is. Yeah. Okay. So we don't care about this room. Did not go this way. All right. Well, I hope I have to come back here later because why would they?
Something I also looked up, because I think I've mentioned this before as we started streaming this game, is that OG version had like 3 different main endings that were decided by things you did along your run, and
Okay.
I wanted to see, is that still mostly this? Because I've been kind of hinting at you at certain things along the way. It's more nuanced in this remake. There are things I would not have thought that would influence the ending that have influenced the ending. So this is going to be fun. But for the most part, it's still what I would expect. things that I would expect to influence the ending are still the things that will influence the ending, and we'll talk about that after you reach a certain point. We'll have a quick powwow before you fight the final boss.
So as far as you're aware, it's still like the same number of endings, or is there
I think
more?
I think there's one extra in this one. I think OG might have had 5, and this one has 6. But let me be clear that there are 3 like quote unquote real endings, and the others after that are like, don't take these too seriously.
Okay.
Can you give me a good lean to your right, Tim? Get yourself a bit centered in that web. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. So I saw that you started Dark Cloud last night.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
How is
Yo,
that going?
the spike in difficulty is insane.
That's
The
one of
first
those
like
things I forget about it.
yeah. Because
It
when you
just
first
feels
start
different.
off,
Because
the
like you're
mayor
not
is
used to
like,
like the survival aspect, right?
yeah. The mayor starts giving you free stuff to at the start, so you get like free repair powders, free water, and then after a certain point, when you get the shop back, it's like, yo, man, that gravy train is done.
Yeah. Oh, you thought you were getting free stuff. Nope. Did I miss something over here? Everything seems like it's blocked off, unless there's something I'm missing.
There's got to be one of those breakable walls that we just missed.
Yeah.
Just keep an eye open here. We've had situations like this during this run where it's like, where are we supposed to go? And there's just like a barely visible breakable wall that we just didn't see.
I forget what was that, the hospital?
Oh, it's happened multiple times.
Yeah.
I
I
feel like it's
remember
happened
there
at
was one of these like in the Rust world where we're just like wandering quite a bit.
just give things a once over here.
All right, I got a flashlight. Come on, James. You can do it. Believe in you.
Oh, nah. There's stuff in the way. Yeah, if we feel like we're stuck right off the jump, I'll look up a guide, but this is it just the elevator?
What? What am I on? 2, okay.
Oh, I thought you were on the 3rd floor. My bad. I appreciate that stuff was happening in the elevator, but you were so caught up looking at the map. Something
Elevator
probably
stuff.
dire.
Well, I'm not going in here. Yeah, no problem jumping there, but going up those stairs, no, that's impossible. Video game boundaries. New save. Also, this... I remember you bringing up this jukebox. Was it just that one segment of just flooding this area and that was it?
Yeah, this area was supposed to flood. That's what I was getting at. I can't remember if the jukebox was ever a thing you interacted with. There was a jukebox earlier in the game, but we already did that.
Right, yeah. That was like right at the beginning, basically, right?
Yeah, it was one of like the first things when we first came into the main area.
A lot of flooded area, like flooded levels in these sort of games. Like,
We have the water effects, we're gonna use it.
yeah. Alan Wake had a section like that. This does. I want to say like the Amnesia games had this sort of thing. What? Oh. I take it that door is locked. Anything's... How's my ammo?
Oof.
Not great. I hope I don't need ammo for anything in the future.
Surely not. Oh, this scene.
Oh, this room's on fire. Let's go out the other way.
Mama? Mama! I was looking for you. You're the only one left. Maybe then I can finally rest. Mama. What's wrong? Wait. You're not my mama. It's you.
Jeff, have you ever read that children's book, Are You My Mother?
Sorry, Angela.
Yes, I have read Are You My Mother?
I think you were right.
It's exactly what she's going through right now.
It's not here.
She's that bird.
Not anymore.
Thank you for helping me earlier. But I wish you hadn't. Even Mama said it. I deserve what happened.
No, Angela, that is not true.
Don't pity me. I'm not worth it. Or maybe you think you can save me? Will you love me? Care for me? Heal all my pain? That's what I thought.
Zero urgency here with the fire going on.
Is the fire actually happening is the thing.
Give me back the knife.
No, I won't.
Saving it for yourself.
The knife?
She gave you a knife way earlier in the game.
Right.
Have it your way.
Oh, like Burger King.
Doesn't change anything.
They got it from this game.
Sure, of course.
This is just the Burger King room now.
Yeah, this, you know,
Flame
this is all a
broiled.
metaphor for flame broiled Whoppers, yeah.
You see it too? For me, it's always like this.
You ever just have a section of your house that's just perpetually on fire?
The HOA didn't allow it.
Oh. That's why you moved.
Yeah, exactly. If I can't set rooms on fire, what's the point of living in my own, being a homeowner?
Exactly. They wouldn't allow bonfires. They wouldn't allow rooms on fire. What's the point?
Uh,
Giving me a look like I shouldn't have done that. Oh. Something about this looked like there were some weird verts being stretched all over.
what floor are you on right now?
First?
Oh, first floor. Okay.
Oh, is there nothing really up here? Or I suppose the one's north. Three, 1, 2. Okay. I've not been to the third floor yet. At least here. Oh, I know what's going to happen. He's going to do the
Go on.
wall jump thing back and forth. Oh.
Yeah, he's gonna Mario wall kick.
Oh. Never mind.
Oh, this is happening. Oh, what's up, Matt? Matt, I just saw you message me on Discord. I'm like, should I tell him I'm streaming right now? And then you just hopped into, you hopped into chat. What's up, Matt? All right, Tim, I offer no commentary on this great moment in this game. I will let you just experience this firsthand.
All right.
James!
Leave her alone.
You're reminding me that I have Alan Wake 2 downloaded that I need to play. Ooh, buddy, we played that on stream. That's
Yeah.
a commitment.
I didn't know there were multiple pyramid heads.
Waiting to upgrade my graphics card, and now I did. Did you get the 50... What were you telling me? A 5070 or something like that, Matt? I was talking to Chris about it too. We were talking about you talking about a graphics card or something. A 5080. Look at this fancy pants.
Was it affected by tariffs or anything?
I feel like I remember Matt telling me something about that.
Because I know they've been all over the place for that kind of stuff.
Ooh, buddy, look at this big
Yeah.
spender.
I don't need you anymore.
Oh, close to MSRP. Okay.
Matt, weren't you telling me you found one in Japan, but you were considering buying it there? Or am I misremembering what you told me?
Oh, Ornstein Smoke.
What was your old card, Matt? Oh, yeah, it's... Now, let me check to see if the audio levels are okay. This game is weird about, like, combat becoming super loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be fine. It is like the combat got louder, but you can still hear us. Oh, a 3080? Okay.
Oh, he threw his...
Oh, what are you? Oh, okay. I was wondering if you paused by accident.
No.
Are you guys gonna do a Night Rain stream? You know, I was seeing that a lot of content creators were streaming that. I feel like that's more in Tim's wheelhouse, but because I haven't even finished Dark Souls 2 yet, you know? I feel like it would be weird for me to jump into Elden Ring content.
I have not started it at all. How long do you think they rehearsed this? Even this.
So this was a great moment for me in the OG version of the game because of a line read that James's original voice actor is like, "Leave us alone." It's not quite as weird this time around though. Oh, before you go any further, um,
Photo
you're
mode.
gonna make what? Oh,
I don't know.
perfectly balanced. Yeah, you want to take a selfie with the two two pyramid heads?
I forget, is there even a
You're
photo mode in this
there.
game?
Why would there be a photo?
I don't know.
You want to take a selfie? You like Yakuza?
Yeah,
Like you should
we're
stop
already
right here.
here.
I should tell you that you're about to make a sequence of choices that are going to affect the next few choices you're about to make are going to affect the ending. I won't give you any more context than that. Like the next few minutes, you have a chance to do things or not do things, and I will give you no other context.
Okay. I don't even know where I'm at.
Am I walking into spoilers? Were you planning on playing this, Matt? Like, Matt, I should tell you, like, this is like right at the end if you were planning to play this game. Like, we are very much coming into, like, the end game here. You think you'd play eventually? Which door did you go through?
The ruby.
Okay.
But what if?
Are you gonna try to QA some malarkey here? I think you locked in the choice the moment you walked through the door, Tim. Like, I think the threshold of you entering that room... Like, you can try this. We'll see. We'll see if it does anything.
I put the eggs in place for both of them.
What do you want, James?
Beat them all, plus 7 and 8. Oh, the RE remakes?
Flowers?
You should have told me you played through 8. I would have watched it, Matt. I enjoyed 8 a lot.
I don't want any damn flowers.
And I think I saw you play a bit of 7.
Just go home already.
There's a rumor that
Look at me.
9 might be shown off this week.
This week? I would have thought I heard rumors about a RE5 remake. I don't know if the, or I think I saw a thing about a Resident Evil 0 remake.
Get the hell out of here. Leave me alone already. I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway.
Matt, you should stream more regularly so that I can throw the raid over. Like, Chris and I have gotten into the habit of throwing the raid to one another. It's become a real hot potato situation.
Yeah.
You should get in on this. Uh-oh,
Why
did
are
you
you
have that
still
hiccup
here?
also
Yeah.
in the
I
game?
want you to go.
Yeah.
Weird.
Are you deaf? Don't come back. James.
I hope I don't need one of those eggs.
Couldn't help but notice you chose not to listen to that entire dialogue in that hallway.
What do you mean?
That affected the ending. You choosing to just go through that hallway without listening to that entire dialogue.
When you say listening to it entirely, like was there more, or did you mean like
Yes.
stop? Okay. It's too late.
Yep, can't put the toothpaste back in the bottle. So for, as I've been watching you play through this, Tim, and for any Silent Hill 2 fans that are in the know about, like, the endings and stuff, I'll just go on record as saying, based on the way Tim has been playing, I'm guessing he's getting the Leave ending. I will be shocked if he gets the Maria ending or the Water ending. This doesn't mean anything to you just yet, Tim. I'm giving this commentary
And
for
it
the
never
folks that
will.
are in the know. Yeah, you're just gonna blue screen right here and the
Yep.
stream ends.
And the game deletes itself and everything.
Yeah, it uninstalled somehow.
And deletes the save. That's the real ending.
Oh, I want to see how this plays out.
Why is it so bright up here? No, I was gonna go check out a different window.
Mary?
Spoilers, I can't watch. Matt, you can watch. Matt, I know you well enough to know it's going to be like 4 years until you play this game, dude. You will forget
missed you
everything you
so
see on this
much.
stream.
I've missed you.
That's got a
too.
great memory.
We can finally be together.
The flashbacks to this
Forever.
moment the second he starts playing it.
But also, Matt might get a completely different ending. Remember, like, your sensibilities might be
No.
different from Matt's sensibilities.
James. Honey. What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I know you tried.
James, please.
But
See why you like this game. It's just like all the few dating sims you play. Yeah, this is basically Dead or Alive,
And I
Venus
can't
Vacation
just
Prism.
keep pretending.
Shut up.
That's the game you and I should stream together, Matt.
What do you want? Do you even know anymore? I'm yours.
Yeah, that reminds me. Did you ever do
I'm here for
that,
you. So
Pokemon
what
stream
if
you're
I'm
talking
not
about?
her?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to figure out a good way to, because I was talking to Steve about doing
I
a
can
stream
give
with
you what
him,
she never
trying to
could.
find a good way to share audio, but it
I
turns
can
out he has
better than
Parsec, so it's like, okay, well, that makes things a lot easier.
yeah.
What else do you want me to be?
Matt, we'd love to have you on if you're down
Yeah.
for it. I just
What
don't.
else can
We should play a phosphor game if it's the three of us. And you know that studio has been in the news recently, also.
Sorry
Well, I guess
for you,
PCF,
I
right?
really am.
Yeah.
But this
Yeah.
has to stop. It's time to let it go.
DACA stream. We could do a DACA stream, but Tim doesn't have the contextual reference because Tim was long gone from Phosphor by the time we were doing DACA. But I'd play that with you.
No.
I'll learn
We'll
about
get a
it from
VR
you.
headset. We should get a VR headset. We'll do what is it? Brookhaven experiment.
What?
I won't let you do this to me.
Here we go, boys.
I won't let you go.
What is an index, Matt? Is that a new
valve.
type of...
No.
Oh, I
it's-
see.
Remember, we've, well, see ya.
Oh boy. Man, a lot of this stays true to the layout of the PS2 version. Oh boy.
What hit me? Oh. I don't know if that's something I can interact with. Oh,
Uh-huh.
that... the menu text there.
Did you win? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Phase 2.
This is different. Ooh, buddy. This is different. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. They added more to this. This is cool and terrifying. Oh, no.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, this does not happen in the PS2 version. You're on your own, fam.
Okay.
Oh boy. This kind of reminds me of like the Bane fight in Arkham Origins that kind of got obnoxious. Oh, you're getting got from all directions. What are you rolling with right now, the rifle or the shotgun?
Shotgun. Oh, I got
Okay.
some ammo there.
Is there a phase 3 to this fight? Holy smokes, they added a lot. They copied Bedman from Guilty Gear. Oh man, it's been a while since I loaded into that, Matt. Maybe you and I need to hop back into that. I've been wanting to jump back in. I'm trying to remember if I actually downloaded Strive. I still have what was the one we were playing, Matt? The one before Strive. I still have that for sure. Oh, I might have to pick it up then, Matt. Oh boy. Ammo situation's not looking good.
Yeah.
Lucy from Cyberpunk is in the next is the next character. What?
What?
I didn't see that. Oh boy. Hang tight, boys. Close it out, Tim. Okay, you still got a fair amount of handgun ammo, at least. Yeah, close it out. New character from the anime? And Lucy is next? I didn't know there was an anime. You're dropping
Yeah.
new information on me. Is it on Crunchyroll?
Netflix.
Oh, interesting. Is this it? Did we win?
Oh, you're talking about Strive or Cyberpunk? I did it.
Strive anime on Crunchyroll. Oh, interesting. I didn't
Sorry,
realize that was
yeah.
a thing.
Mary.
I didn't even know they did guest
Hey,
characters in those sort of games.
Now, guest characters are in everything these days.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
I'm sorry.
I think
it's
this
a
is the first.
Okay.
I told you. I wanted the pain to end.
Yeah. You did. But that's not why I did it. The truth is, I hated you. I wanted you out of the way. I wanted my life back.
If that's true, then why do you look so sad?
Mary.
It's okay, James. Here.
What is this?
It's what you've been looking for.
The
All right,
divorce
let's see what-
paper signed.
Let's see what ending Tim got. Oh, this has got to be the leave ending. If this kid is here.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm a alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you to come and see me. But you never do. So, I wait, wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know, I've done a terrible thing to you. I wish I could change that, but I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it is. The doctor came today. Told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this could be my last chance. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I missed you so much. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Every time you come to see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me. Maybe I just disgust you. I'm so sorry. When I first learned I was gonna die, I couldn't accept it. I was so angry. I struck out at everyone I loved. Especially you. And that's why I understand if you hate me. But I want you to know.
I appreciate Matt dropping the
will
peepo
always
sad emote in the
love
chat. Just really drive home this
Even
poignant
though our
moment.
life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. Well, this letter
It's
has
gonna end
gone
with the
on
song
too
"Don't
long,
You Forget About Me."
So I'll say goodbye.
I'll do that in post just
I
for
told the
you,
nurse to
Tim.
give this to you after I'm gone.
Good.
Which means that as you're reading this, I'm already dead.
Don't
That's
cry for
okay.
me. I'm already
Don't
dead.
cry for
I'm
me,
not
I'm
afraid of it
already dead.
anymore. I just hope the pain will end soon. So that you remember me for who I was. And not what the disease made me. I want you to go on. I want you to live. For yourself. And for others. Like you did for me. James,
Okay, yeah, it's the leave ending. He leaves with the kid.
you made me happy.
Oh, that's what you mean by leave.
Yeah. Did you think I said leaf?
No, I heard leave. I'm like, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, so the leave ending is where James and the kid just leave Silent Hill.
It was just a wrong turn.
Yeah. The GPS was weird and buggy.
Yeah.
Tim, how do you feel about the ending you got?
I don't know. It was an ending.
Uh-huh. So in terms of like happy, bad ending, so I'm just now that we can talk about spoilers here. Some would say this was the happy ending, quote unquote happy, because he leaves Silent Hill. That being said, I don't think this is the correct ending, if that makes sense.
Sure.
For knowing what James has done, you know what I mean? Spoilers, I can't listen. So let's talk about, as we watch the credits here, some of the choices you made throughout the game that affected your ending. In your inventory, you had a picture of Mary, and you had the knife from Angela. And depending on how many times you looked at those items, that would have affected your ending.
Oh.
And throughout the game, you might remember there were times where I was like, "Hey Tim, check out your inventory." Just trying to nudge you to see if you'd do anything with those items. You didn't, which is fine. I didn't want to sway your decision. The amount of times you interacted with Maria through the times that we were with Maria, like when she was on the hospital bed you could have interacted with her multiple times to,
right.
you know, sway yourself toward the Maria ending. When you were at the strip club with Maria, interacting with different things in the strip club, just generally doing things to get dialogue from Maria, and also the amount of times she took damage. I think at one point in this run we had Maria just straight up die.
Right, yeah.
So
because I was like
felt-
looking at like keys or whatever, and then
Yeah.
just I turn around and she's died or something.
So I felt a sense that you were not going to get the Maria ending. I think a big thing that I noticed early on, Tim, was that you healed every time you needed healing, which is how most people play video games. I don't fault you for that. But that does affect the ending, because if you are in a state of like always about to die, that will affect you getting the water ending. And the water ending has a lot of interpretations, the most popular being James drives into the lake and you know what I mean? So let me try to think about what else would have...
because of the GPS.
Because of the GPS. It was a real Michael Scott office situation. And yeah, I mentioned after you fought the two pyramid heads, the door you took was going to affect the ending. Whether or not you listened to the dialogue in that hallway, you left... I didn't want to say nothing. I didn't want to be like, hey, Tim, stop and listen to this dialogue. I wanted to see what you would do. And you went through... You did just whatever. You just went through the next door. I don't fault you for that. I do think because you've gotten the leave ending now, if you were to do a second playthrough, the way it works in the game is that you get allocated points toward each ending. And so now it's like you're nudged in the direction of one of the other two endings.
Okay.
And
like
of course, in the new game,
they don't like try to hint you to move you there. They kind of just like
they kind of give you
to
they kind of give you a gentle nudge to see one of the other endings.
Okay.
And every time you do a playthrough without seeing an ending, they kind of try to nudge you toward that ending. At least that's how it worked in PS2. I don't know if that's a thing now. Trying to think what else, because there were so many things in this game that I wanted to... Something that wasn't in the PS2 version is the way that you solved puzzles affecting the ending. I think there was one thing... At some point you did a coin puzzle, and whatever you chose as the last coin was going to affect the ending. At one point when we were in the prison, when we were doing the thing with the gallows, that affected the ending. The one... Whichever... It was like, who do you think is the guilty person of this list of plaques? That was going to be affect the ending. Yeah, it's just... And again, there's so much, like, on a second... You know, because this is a shorter stream, how about we just start a new game for a victory lap, and we'll take this to the hour 20, hour 30 mark. But yeah, like, right at the beginning of the game, that car by the bathroom, the popular theory is that Mary's body is in the trunk. Oh, let's see this. Favorite weapon, steel pipe.
Oh, it literally just says leave. Okay.
17 hours, consumables, notes picked
Number of
up.
times checked the map.
Steel pipe. Number of dodges performed. How did you land on 1,000 exactly, dude? Golly.
Oh, I was timing. I was keeping that internal.
How did you get 1,000 dodges but fall short of 200 windows?
Look, I was looking for a window to break, but I just couldn't find it in the end. That's why I was going for the windows at the end.
What happened? What's the next page over? Is there another thing? I'm curious now.
No, it's just the 2 pages.
Okay. Well, hit continue. Let's see what the next thing is. Oh, graphic modes?
What does that mean?
Yeah, I want to see what this is all about.
I don't even know what that would mean. Where that would be. Probably not that, right?
Yeah, what is there? You passed it. Above colorblind. Yeah, what is this? 90s? Oh, God. Oh, no.
I don't know what I got.
Yeah,
I don't know what was there to begin with.
Yeah.
I like this The pixelate.
You want to do the pixelate? You want to do some PS2 graphics? Yeah, let's start a new run just to talk more, and I'll point out things as we go along.
Right. Oh, okay. There was something
Custom.
we wanted interface-wise that we changed. Oh, right. It was the reticle, I think.
Oh, whatever. This is a victory lap. This is a victory
have it
lap
visible.
for the sake of the stream ending early. But yeah, man, I enjoyed this game a lot on PS2, and I think they really stayed true to the core things that needed to happen for this remake. Oh, I was interested to see the way you would play it, because when I played this originally on PS2, I kind of knew what was going on already. Oh, Christ almighty. Golly. This is awful. Who would play it this way?
We're going to play it this way.
Someone needs to do it. It's got to be us. I think on New Game Plus, like, you have access to the joke endings now. So, like, there's a UFO ending. I think there's, like, a dog ending or something. I think maybe the UFO ending and the dog ending are kind of the same thing, though. Yeah, go ahead and skip. We don't have to watch the cutscenes again. Just go ahead and skip this. Let's just clown around the town a bit. I'll point out stuff. Oh boy. Yeah, that car is James's car, and the popular theory is that Mary's body is in the trunk, or in the back at least.
It's funny because I have the preview of the stream on another monitor. The pixelation is not as intense just because it is smaller, like, view of it compared to what I'm looking at the game.
Yeah, if we were to put this on a Game Boy Micro, this would look immaculate.
Yeah. All right, that's what we're doing. Next
stream, this is like Game Boy Micro.
Yeah.
Do you remember Game Boy Advance Video when they would have like episodes of SpongeBob on a GBA card?
You could watch.
Check the car.
You could watch Shrek, I think.
See if you can peek into the window, into the back seat. See if you see like a body bag in there or something.
Well, it's pixelated, so it's not going to help.
That's the map, right? Pick that up. Now look at your inventory. Personal. Yeah, exactly. If you looked at the letter or the photograph of Mary multiple times in the run, it would have affected your ending. Like, see, you looked at it like that, but you didn't investigate it. You see what? Yeah, see what I mean?
Oh, there was the. Did we ever? I don't know if we ever had a confirmation of what the numbers were on the backs of photographs.
Oh, I never looked. I just, at some point, I just presumed they were collectibles for the sake of collectibles.
Just like a numbered thing.
Yeah. Are you able to change the graphical thing from here? Can we just cycle through them and see what they do?
Was that? Yeah, it was here.
Yeah, it was above the color blind setting. Yeah, that's pixelate. That's black and white. That's pretty what's 90s? I want to feel like I'm in the 90s. That's not. Yeah, that kind of looks like what the game is. Not all that different.
It adds like some stuff around the edges.
Yeah, I don't. Let's just get a look at what we unlocked here.
Oh. Wait, where did that go?
It's in display and graphics, is it not?
Oh.
Black and white. That's kind of neat. We don't really need to see that, right?
I want to.
I mean, yeah, everything that's red is going to be red.
Which is like, what's going to be red? There's not a lot.
Let's see VHS, dude. I want to see this. Oh, dude, that's pretty neat. I like that. Let's see, if we're going to play the game this way, we need to find a way to put a VHS filter on our webcams to really drive home the effect.
I had a shader for that at one point. I might just need to reinstall a plugin to get that working again. That was like on my
Was-
old PC.
Was there a CRT effect?
Oh, for this?
Yeah. Outside of the VH, like to the right of the VHS option. Ooh, let's see that one. Oh boy.
I do have an image I could use as an overlay for this, or part of the overlay, where I just have a CRT cut out.
Well, Tim, what did you think of the game? Now that we've finished your playthrough of it, I think at some point I'd love to do a play, like just not an archived run, but just me clowning around
Sure.
the game. But what did you think of it?
I enjoyed it. There are definitely some moments that felt like, I don't know if guidance is like, I don't want like full on, here's like waypoints and stuff like that, but a little bit more subtle stuff in the environment of guiding you in the right direction for like those parts where it was just like, here's a broken wall you gotta go find.
The broken
like-
wall segments were a bit tough, yeah.
Yeah, it was just kind of slowed the pacing down a little on those bits, but otherwise, like, yeah, I enjoyed it.
Did you like this better than the two Alan Wake games that you played?
It's like
I think I liked the Alan Wake games as far as like setting, but like gameplay, that this one just feels better to play,
Mm-hmm.
and like the combat was just better. Cause like
I think
the
just-
flashlight stuff was just it gets a little tedious at times.
Just from watching you play the Alan Wake games and this game, because those all those games like pull from Twin Peaks influences, right?
Yeah,
So I think my grievance with the Alan Wake games is the investigation stuff kind of breaking up the cadence of the gameplay a little too much.
yeah.
It's like, all right, you go piece these clues together.
I
Whereas
think
this,
it's
it's
probably better if it was just like something I was doing on my own time, but like
Sorry, I was just.
it's part of like the stream or
I didn't
whatever.
scare you.
like, uh-huh.
It's a little
I'm
different.
kind of lost.
Lost?
Yeah. At some point in the apartment segment, Angela gives you a knife, and then if you
Yeah.
keep on investigating the knife, that kind of nudges you in the direction of James wanting to harm himself, which is part of the theme of him being in Silent Hill. Pyramid Head being like him wanting to punish himself for what he did to Mary, and so that would have led you toward the water ending.
Is there any reason why someone would investigate some of these items like several times,
Unless you
like through natural gameplay?
no, through natural gameplay, no.
Okay.
Just if you're a player just wanting to look at it out of morbid curiosity, then yeah,
Yeah.
you might look at Mary's picture multiple times.
I'm always fascinated, like how people discover these sort of the things that trigger like these sort of things, like whether it's an alternate ending or whatever, secrets in the game.
Especially in the era of this game originally releasing on PS2, it's not like you can look at the game files and be like, oh, they said if this, then that. You can't just look at the game files,
Not without like fully reverse engineering the game in any way.
Well, okay, I wanted to see if this changed the Comic Sans because of a new game plus, but I guess they didn't. I think I might have, when you first passed by this sign, I might have explained the Comic Sans debacle of the 360 remake or whatever. 360 HD version. Did you get a chainsaw? Is this a... Ooh.
I was gonna say, I don't recall was this always here?
I don't think so. You want to chainsaw some dudes?
Is this like a
I
new
don't- this-
game plus thing?
Let me look it up right now, because now I'm curious. Did we just miss a chainsaw?
I mean, it has. When did we start this originally?
Okay, yeah, it is New Game Plus. It is
Okay.
a New Game Plus item. Dude, let's chainsaw some dudes.
Get up that window break count.
I wonder if it counted the CRT TVs toward the window break count.
Maybe.
Did it
I like
just
how just-
disappear from your hands?
Yeah, it's because he just
phased out of existence.
Yeah, he just pockets it.
Was there an, can you look at the CRT? Because was there 2 different CRT effects?
Oh.
Sorry that I'm making you do this.
No,
I'm
it did say.
I'm fascinated by this.
What did it say? Old CRT. Oh, interesting.
Outline and post. Oh, dude, do outline and posterize. Let's get some toon shading in here.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, dude, this is bad.
It's not that bad. Like, as far as contrast, it doesn't look bad.
Do you remember, now that you and I no longer work at Wargaming, when they did the
Oh yeah,
the shading
comic book
effect
filter,
for
yeah.
the comic book effect, and it was causing some motion sickness with some players?
And then on top of
Ooh,
that, there were
boy.
just so many. There was like half the community was not into it, and the other half were like totally fine with it. And then it was just like, do we make this a toggle? The whole point was like, it was just like a thing for a brief time for like an event or whatever.
I think it was just a weekend thing, yeah.
Yeah, something brief. This is reminding me of some game, but I just can't quite
Hello? Anyone in here?
remember what it was.
What?
I guess Borderlands.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Huh.
I wonder how much, well, I have a hunch about how much damage it's going to do, but let's see it in action.
I would assume so. My mind is either one of two ways. Either it's just like basically an overpowered weapon, or it's just this basically just a skin equivalent.
Huh. Yeah, that's where you get the 2x4, but why do we need it now that we got a chainsaw?
Is that where it was?
Yeah, I think that's the spot where you would get the 2x4. I think when this game first came out, someone posted a screenshot of like the town of Silent Hill covered in fog, and one of the top comments was like, "Typical day in England."
Yeah. I can't tell if it was this foggy without this effect, or if it is because like the graphics effect are just amplifying it.
Why not both?
Yeah. They should have a take on me filter.
You want like a hand to come out of the comic and pull James into a thing?
Is that not how he got here in the first place? I guess the thing I'm thinking of is probably like that Walking Dead Telltale game.
Oh boy, yeah. I
Because those
forgot that
Telltale
existed.
games had, or at least some of them, had this sort of comic, like graphic novel style filter to them.
Now that I'm thinking about it, there's been some discussion on a potential Maria DLC for this remake because in the PS2 version, you unlock Like before DLC was a thing, you unlock like a bonus episode where you get to play Maria.
Okay.
It's like Born from a Wish, and it's just a very short thing, but it's not included in this remake. And I did see some discussions about like people wanting it.
Where are the enemies?
I think you're a ways out from seeing your first enemy. Well,
Am I?
Tim, welcome to your new Hour Man episode stream. Let's see how far you start the timer, fam. I'll get the timer going. Chainsaw Run, Silent Hill 2 Remake.
It's funny, I had like 2 very different attempts offline with that. Like,
Go on.
my most recent one, I was just dying constantly, and before I even got to like the gargoyle, so I'm like, I'm just gonna end this attempt on my own. Just end it right now. And then another one before that, offline, I ended up. That was the first time I tried the gargoyle tail weapon, or the gargoyle axe, or whatever. And I got to like Anne Orlando in like the hour. I was just like, oh, okay.
I will,
Went a
you know,
lot
I
smoother.
loaded up Dark Souls on my Switch because I was watching your streams of that. I'm like, maybe I can find a way to optimize Tim's run and give him advice. And so I tried going to the Valley of the Drakes to get to the Grass Crest Shield, and
Sure.
I got bodied by the dragons.
Yeah.
But it is a thing you can do.
Yeah. Maybe I'll
Yeah,
give
now-
that an attempt at some point.
What, going through the Valley of the Drakes?
Yeah. Because I've never really like gone through that way at the start of the game. I guess I have a map I could look at to see the... I don't remember where I had to go.
I think you're going to come across a broken street at some point here.
So, this filter doesn't seem to be applying
Yeah.
that intensely here.
You're going through the looking glasses every
Yeah.
time you're doing that.
Hey, wait.
Uh-huh. All right. This is different from the PS2 version because it has you jumping through some of the houses. Yeah. I remember when I watched you stream this, I ended up when I was still employed at Iron Galaxy, I downloaded this game on the PS5 over there, and I did my own run, and I just replicated everything you did that I watched you do.
I was going to say, does it have any indication that this is New Game Plus? Seems like it does.
And I think I mentioned this in one of the, as long as we're talking about the lore of the game. Oh yeah, Matt made me salty because he uninstalled Silent Hill 5 from that, or Silent Hill 2 from that PS5 to like, what was it, Matt? You downloaded something else onto it? Oh no, it's not that you uninstalled it, it's you rented it out. You rented it out from the company library to play it for yourself.
Right, I don't have that. You don't have this radio from the start. That makes sense.
Stay back.
What?
Use the chainsaw.
But,
What?
oh. Oh, it's a separate item.
Then this is officially an American Psycho run. We need to get a Christian Bale mod in here.
Whatever it is, it's not human.
Do you like
That's a good-
Huey Lewis in the news?
I was gonna say this is kind of
Didn't you
like
put
this
Death
is,
Stranding on there instead? I did. I think at some point I downloaded Death Stranding on that PS5 because I wanted to clown around on Death Stranding with Turk a bit.
Oh yeah, that sequel comes out this month.
You thinking you're gonna pick that up?
I don't know. I don't have any. Like, I'm in the process of finishing up like the last 2 DLCs of Final Fantasy 16, and then I'm done with that game. So I don't have anything immediately to jump onto after that.
I felt with Death Stranding 1, I felt a sense of this game is getting more hate than it deserves. I like this just fine. But also, I don't need to see more of this. I'm good. I sort of want to go back and finish Death Stranding, but I feel like I'd have to restart. I'm kind of in the same boat as
Yeah.
you. I got to the part where you unlock zip lines, and so I did a deep dive of setting up zip lines in my world, and then I just got tired of it. And then I'm like, I got what I needed out of this game. You couldn't break out of that window?
Oh, you know what? So
Did
check
you need
this
to
out.
switch?
Yeah. That or... Okay. It might just be a...
It can't be. Oh my god.
Oh, I can't break the window with a chainsaw. It already looked broken.
So I did check, and our pal Chris is streaming Fallout 3 right now. So, Tim, if this is right now just the victory lap of this stream. I leave it to your discretion if you want to close up shop, and we'll throw the raid over to Chris. I'm down to clown for as long as you're down to clown.
Yeah, I'm fine with whatever. Is this... I don't know if this is noticeably... The chainsaw is noticeably stronger or not.
Yeah, maybe it's just a visual thing. Oh yeah, that's another thing that would have affected the ending if we went back to that bar and saw that one someone scribbled some cryptic messages on the wall. I can't remember if we did that though. Oh, do you remember that first Pyramid Head fight where I was telling you it's time-based, and every
Right.
time you shoot him, it knocks the timer down? It would have affected the ending if you did not fight him whatsoever and just waited for the timer to time itself out.
Okay.
Again, lots of small things that they don't explicitly tell you about how you influence the ending you get.
I'm expecting this chainsaw to function like the chainsaw in like Gears of War or Space Marine. You're just like,
You want it to be like the Lancer?
yeah. Okay. Hey, why won't you hit him?
Uh-huh. Yeah, and a lot of these areas in the town itself, I thought were really fascinating because, again, I'm sure it was all part of the limitations of the PS2, but this felt like more of a town you could interact with, like by going into different like there's a music shop at one point we went into that I thought was really cool. Like this bar in particular, I don't remember coming into anything like this in the PS2 version. Let's close out the stream by trying out one of the other filters, and we'll find a good spot to outro.
Yeah. What do we got?
Yeah. Let's try out one of these. That's posterize. That doesn't seem too parts. That just make it good. Ooh, boy. Well, that's kind of neat in its own way.
Because it had the... There was the thing. Was there... No, there wasn't a save in here.
I mean, you don't have to save this like the beginning of the game.
No, I mean, like, was there a save around here to see the red?
Oh, what is red? Oh, Christ almighty.
The dithering.
Who is going to play the game? This is like Virtual Boy graphics, dude. This is like put on your Virtual Boy headset and enjoy Silent Hill.
I thought
Why
Virtual
would
Boy
anyone
was
play the
vector
game
graphics.
this way? Well, whatever
Yeah,
the
I
case
don't
may
know.
be, it was red.
Yeah. Or playing basically just Mario Tennis, and that was about it on the
Yeah,
Virtual
Wario
Boy.
Land, Mario Tennis.
I don't even know how many games is released for that, but it wasn't many.
The Virtual Boy?
Yeah.
There was 2 worth owning.
Yeah.
And then everything else. Like Mario Tennis and then Wario Land. Alright, send us back to default graphics and or default, and then I'll outro, and then we'll send the raid over to our pal Chris.
All right.
There we go.
Do these?
What is... Oh, you can affect ally colors?
Oh, I guess if you're obscured or something.
Can you tab over to language and see if there were different languages we could have heard this game in? Okay, that's text language. I'm talking about, like, voiced language, similar to what we do with the Resident Evil games. Like, can we listen to this game in Spanish? Oh, man.
Well, I guess there's audio. No.
What in God's name is night mode?
The
Loudness dynamics? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're back to looking like this game is normal. Give us a good... Hit me with a good James pose. I'll outro for the YouTube recording, and then we'll chat for a bit and send the raid over to Chris. Give me a good James looking... Yeah, a good hero pose. James, look up, James. Well, friends, we have finished our run of Silent Hill 2 Remake, and if you're a big fan of games that are very, very similar to this one, join us for our next stream where we'll be playing Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball.